Is it really true that Igbo people do not sell land to foreigners? Anyway, let me explain.
He said he had an Igbo wife and had an Igbo daughter, that he wanted to buy land in Igbo land for his daughter, for his wife, to say, I'm getting old, Tos Benson is getting old. Let me build in this place for my wife. He said that his in-laws told him that they don't sell land to outsiders.
You see, did you hear that again? They will never sell family land, ancestral lands. They will not sell it to somebody who is a foreigner. But we have this Igbo fake king in Ghana here. Said he's bought a land from New Ningo, whatever. But New Ningo chiefs and paramount chiefs came out and said they didn't sell any land to him. But this man again came out with documents showing that he's bought this land. So Igbos do not sell land to foreigners. But you have that right to come to our country and grab, come and work, make money, and grab everything. You have a land that you built on it. Whether you rented the house or you built, I do not know anything about that. That is your property. I don't care about that. What I care about, it's you trying to dilute the culture of Ghanaians with your Igbo Atasa syndrome that we do not want. So you people do not sell land to foreigners, and you are here grabbing lands. And I have a land, and I'm going to build village, and I'll name the street in the village after my great-grandfathers. And you name streets after your great-grandfathers. Mr. Man, a very handsome man of you are very handsome. But the way you do your things, I do not like it. Are you thinking very well as a normal human being? Excuse me. Did you hear what the guy just said right now? And that very doctor, that man is a very learned Nigerian. Very learned. He's well educated. That you people, the Igbos, do not sell land to foreigners. And this guy that came, the last part of it, was trying to do damage control.
Is it really true that Igbo people do not sell land to foreigners? Anyway, let me explain.
He said he had an Igbo wife and had an Igbo daughter, that he wanted to buy land in Igbo land for his daughter, for his wife, to say, I'm getting old, Tos Benson is getting old. Let me build in this place for my wife. He said that his in-laws told him that they don't sell land to outsiders. That is the irony of Nigeria about the politics of federation, of unity. The same Igbos who are so industrious that they are all over and they do well in other parts of Nigeria. You go as a non-Igbo man to go and buy a land. You will be told that you don't belong, even as an in-law. That's by way of an aside. But these are the issues, in my view.
Now, that was Dr. Ruben Abbott, a journalist that worked with Arise TV. Recently, he said, like you heard, he said that Igbo people do not sell land to foreigners. And he gave example of, somebody who wanted to buy land from the Igbo people and they refused to sell land to him. Well, he would have been right if he did not say it in a tribalistic point of view. Now, there's a reason why I said that he said it in a tribalistic point of view. It is true that Igbo people actually do not sell land, not just to foreigners, but even to their people. Now, let me break it down so that you understand. In Igbo land, in Igbo culture, there's some part of Igbo people that worship what they call Ane. And apart from those who worship Ane and all that, Ane means land. They don't sell land. They consider it as a taboo to sell land. No matter how broke you are, they do not sell land. Now, another part of it is that as an Igbo man in Igbo culture and Igbo pride, we do not sell our land. Now, let me give you an example. As I'm a proud Igbo man. My grandfather left a land for my father, and my father will also will that land to me. I will not sell it no matter how broke, no matter how needy I am. I will not sell that land because I will also want to will that land to my own children because the land has become our family heritage. So we do not sell family land. We do not sell our inheritance. That is what it means. But in saying that Igbo people do not sell land to foreigners, it is a lie. Now, let me give you an example. Those banks, those companies me, those factories that you see in Igbo land, do they go to Igbo land with that land? They bought the land. What the Igbos do not sell is their inheritance, the land they inherited from their father. They call it family heritage. And also those part of Igbo that is in their culture to not sell land. They see land as God, they worship land, their God, their great grandfathers do not sell land. Let me give you another example. In the Igbo land, especially southeast, you will see less of cemetery. Most of the cemetery you see in southeast is owned by Catholic Church or Anglican Church, where they bury most of the missionaries that do not have family. Igbo people do not bury their people in cemetery. They bury them in their home, in their land, in their family compound. So because of that, they do not sell that land. Now imagine selling the land which your grandfather was buried on. It doesn't make sense. So that is why Igbo people do not sell their family land. They do not sell their family compound. There's a land that they use for farming, all those faraway land. They can sell that one. But you see that heritage land, that land they inherited from their great grandfather, Igbos will never sell it to you. They will never. So that example that Dr. Ruben of Arise TV gave, that one in-law wanted to buy land and they refused. Maybe that in-law wanted to buy a family heritage land. They will never sell it to you, no matter who you are, no matter the amount you bring. Just like me now, the land that my father will give to me that he inherited from his own father, his father inherited from his own grandfather, they will not give it to me. I will not sell it. No, I will not. It runs in our blood. No matter how broke I am, I would rather go out there and hustle than to sell that land. So let's correct this. Never go out and say that, oh, Igbo people do not sell land. They do not, they are not accommodating. Is a lie. Igbos can sell land. Those families that have excess land, that they have far away land they use for farm, they use for cultivation of whatever, they can sell it. But you see that family land, they will never sell it to you. They will never sell it to you. The same thing like in Ibadan. You go to Ibadan. Do you know why Ibadan have more brown roof? Because the ancestral house land, no matter how rich an Ibadan man is, he will never sell that family land, that compound that they born them.
Are we listening to themselves talking, exposing themselves? They will not sell land to foreigners. They will never sell land to foreigners. They are protecting. They are protecting the ancestral lands. And we here in Ghana, we are sharing our ancestral lands to foreigners to come build a kingdom. Whereas they do not have a monarchy. They want to come and build a kingdom. Whereas they do not belong to any royal family. They want to become a king in someone's land. How can you tell me that I am a Ghanaian and I just went to Nigeria, worked, made money, and I'm okay. So I want to loud over the Nigerians and go to a certain place and say, I am a king in that place. How would this sound to you, Mr. Igbo man? How would this sound to you? Because you think we are so cheap, we are so down to earth, and that's because we love strangers more than ourselves. So you can loud over us and have sub-chiefs in everywhere in the nation. I don't blame you, Mr. Man. I do not blame you. I blame the government. I blame the opinion leaders. I blame people who are supposed to be in helm of affairs to know better than us or we, these people talking to the nation. So that is why you are moving around freely, doing things anyhow, calling yourself His Royal Majesty. But if you have that morality of a human being, you will think before you talk. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Snapp-View React.